What if you were told you could not speak your mind? What if you were forbidden from worshipping as you see fit? These fundamental freedoms, often taken for granted, are the very pillars upon which the United States was built. Our founding fathers, having experienced the sting of tyranny, understood that a free and prosperous nation could only exist if its citizens were free to express their thoughts and beliefs without fear of reprisal. This profound understanding led them to enshrine these rights in the very fabric of our nation's foundation. The right to free speech, no matter how controversial or unpopular, is the cornerstone of a democratic society. It allows for the open exchange of ideas, the challenging of norms, and the peaceful resolution of disagreements. Without it, dissent festers, grievances go unheard, and the potential for tyranny grows. Alongside free speech, the Founding Fathers recognized the paramount importance of religious freedom. They had witnessed firsthand the dangers of a state-imposed religion and the persecution it bred. The seeds of our nation's commitment to free speech and religious liberty were sown long before the American Revolution. The Founding Fathers drew inspiration from Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke, who championed individual rights and limited government. They saw the dangers of unchecked authority and the suppression of dissent in the actions of the British monarchy. The colonists chafed under laws that restricted their freedom of expression and imposed religious taxes. The cry of "no taxation without representation" was not just about money. It was about the fundamental right to have a voice in government. The Founding Fathers understood that true liberty required more than just freedom from British rule. It demanded a system where individuals were empowered to speak their minds, worship according to their conscience, and participate freely in the political process. This understanding found its most powerful expression in the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. This cornerstone of American democracy explicitly protects 5 fundamental freedoms: religion, speech, press, assembly, and the right to petition the government. The very first right enshrined in this amendment is the freedom of religion. The First Amendment declares that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. This clear and unequivocal language guarantees that the government cannot impose a state religion or interfere with an individual's right to practice their faith. Section 4. Modern battles for ancient freedoms. While the principles enshrined in the First Amendment remain as relevant and vital as ever, the battle to uphold these freedoms is an ongoing one. In today's complex and interconnected world, new challenges and debates have emerged that test the boundaries of free speech and religious liberty. The rise of the internet and social media has created unprecedented opportunities for the dissemination of information and ideas. However, it has also given rise to concerns about misinformation, hate speech, and the potential for online platforms to stifle certain viewpoints. The line between permissible and impermissible speech is constantly being debated with no easy answers. Similarly, the intersection of religious freedom with other rights, such as LGBTQ+ rights and women's reproductive rights, has sparked heated debate. Section 5. The enduring power of open discourse. Despite these challenges, the importance of upholding free speech and religious freedom in the 21st century cannot be overstated. These rights are not merely abstract ideals, they are essential for a functioning democracy and a thriving society. When individuals are free to express themselves without fear of censorship or reprisal, it allows for a more informed, engaged, and just society. Open discourse fosters critical thinking, challenges biases, and leads to a deeper understanding of complex issues. It allows for the voices of the marginalized and the oppressed to be heard, and for those in power to be held accountable. Section 6. Safeguarding our inheritance. The legacy of the Founding Fathers, their fight for liberty and their unwavering belief in the power of free expression, is a torch that we must carry forward. The freedoms they secured for us are not guaranteed. They require our constant vigilance and defense. As citizens of this great nation, we have a responsibility to engage in thoughtful and respectful dialogue, to challenge censorship and intolerance, and to ensure that the flame of liberty continues to burn brightly for generations to come. The future of our democracy depends on it. What are your thoughts on this crucial issue? How can we best navigate the challenges to free speech and religious freedom in the digital age? Let us engage in a respectful and constructive conversation.